Time to talk about the Nigerian Professional Football League, but we're not talking about football on the pitch just now. We'll talk about the business side of things. Cecilia, the news broke a few weeks ago that Nigerian clubs are in the process of being listed on the Nigerian Stock Exchange, and that's massive.
Massive.
We've been talking about how these clubs can get professionalized, how they can start to generate serious revenue. So we can start hearing about players being owed salaries and all those.
And government is not having money to fund the clubs.
All those ugly,
like
ugly
that.
stories that keep coming out of the league. And so we'll be talking about that a lot on the show today.
Yeah, definitely. And Nduka Irabor will be joining us talking about the Chief Executive Officer of Nigerian Professional League Management Company, talking the Nigerian Professional Football League. And before he joins us, we just enjoyed these highlights coming from the game between MFM and Rangers, where you have Olatubosun scoring that fantastic goal. And if you see the crowd at the stadium, it tells you that if they have to market this properly, definitely most of the clubs in Nigeria would definitely be able to make their own money without having to rely on the government.
Midway into MFM's half, scooted it. Madu missing that, but a good header from Udiaga. Oh no, I'm trying to create football. Shot, Kandeo! What a goal! This is fabulous! This must be a contender for the goal of the season already. What a goal! Olatubosun with his third goal of the season. What a goal, Mike.
I said a few minutes ago, it will take a moment of brilliance, extra special moment, and what about this? He flicked the ball above the head of Eddie Matthew. Flicking the ball above Eddie Matthew, he chose goalkeeper, he told the Akos left, very far away from Antonio Akko, and booted the ball. No goalkeeper in the world will catch it. Because noticing the positioning wasn't brilliant, he chose the far right. Quick thinking, brilliant thinking, superb product, and at the end of the day, a wonderful goal from Sikiru Olatubosun.
And a break for MFM for number 2. It is 2 for MFM. Stephen Ode has made it a goal number 6 of the season.
Now what about this? He was dexterous. He went after the ball. He was alert. He was quick. The ball was in his left foot, but he made sure he played it across goal, and across Otodo Akko he did go. That's the advantage of being alert. He was very sure, very alert, and got to the ball quicker than weak link Kamara Aziz could be. A crossfield shot it was, across the goal, and beat Sodoago for goal number 2. As a jubilant goalkeeper for Larry, Abayomi celebrates.
Rangers are keeping the ball in MFM's half as they search for at least a goal. Fortunate Money kills the ball very well. It takes a shot! For Rangers International, Bobby Clement, the big man, putting Rangers back into this game. They have just a little over 9 minutes plus a stoppage time to see if they can pick up a point here.
Now what about that from technique on the part of Clement? A long punt to him, he brought it down, created space, now that was it.
Any moment from now, referee Ferdinand Udos, a whistle will go, and surely it's done. It's the end of the match. Rangers International.
One of the best games of the season from the Nigerian Professional Football League. Nduka Irabor joins us now. He is the CEO of LMC. Good morning, sir. Welcome to the program.
Good morning. Thank you.
Good to have you here.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Now today we are dealing with the business angle, not on the pitch right now.
We'll talk about the pitch later.
We'll talk about the pitch obviously later.
It's all right.
But then we have the story, on Tuesday, right, the LMC met with some NASD executives and all that, and some Nigerian clubs have shown interest, getting their clubs listed in the Nigerian Stock Exchange. Just take us through this process.
Well, this has been long coming. As a matter of fact, we've been playing football as if it was just a recreation thing. Football is more than recreation. And the rest of the world has caught up on this. We're lagging, obviously. And we thought to achieve our full potentials, we need to begin to think like businessmen. It is the business side that we're trying to do now. But if it remains in the hands of government with the paucity of funds, it probably will never take off. So we approached the securities dealers, the NASD, to advise us on this. And immediately they bought in and saw the benefits and thought that this was the best approach. Rather than going to the NSC, we chose the NASD because they have had tough strictures, but with less formalities as the bigger markets. It's like saying, why do you go to Ingbu market and not ShopRite? Okay. You still find the same value of goods to buy there. So we're not going to ShopRite, we're going to Ingbu market. It allows us quietly over the counter find institutional investors and still allows room for small-time investors, enough room for everybody. And football needs a crowd to thrive. The business side itself might not need a crowd, but we does need people. The policy we have right now, no one person can hold more than 50% of the club. Okay. And the OTC market allows at least 50 people to get in here. So hopefully we'll be able to drive along this line and attract the money we need to help this particular game achieve its full potentials.
Now, I mean, we know it's something that most of the clubs may not be ready to embrace, because of the government angle of it. We know most of the clubs are owned by government. So how many clubs have actually bought into these ideas?
Surprisingly, yes, surprisingly, because I'm surprised too. As at the time we met the NASD formally in public, we had 9 clubs fully subscribed to this idea. The others were still trying to talk to their principals to get their okay to go in. So the number might just be beyond what we see today. But what surprises me is that as of this morning, I understand that even a private club, apart from Mountain of Fire and Miracles, Ifeanyi too wants to go that way. They've sent in their letter saying that this is what they want to do. So FC Ifeanyi is amongst them. So it's not just government. But for the government side, you can see the urgency. The financial crunch test more with the government side. And they realize that if we don't do this, we're going to be struggling with scarce resources, with other social needs. Why don't football that can help itself thrive on its own? So private sector, government, they're all involved. They're all excited about it. Okay, the clubs we're looking at now, we're looking at Enyimba International, Kano Pillars, Rangers International, Academy Warriors, MFM of Lagos, Wiki Tourists, Shooting Stars, Gombe United, and of course Ifeanyi. So that's right now. Did you mention Abia Warriors? Abia Warriors also. Wow, I think it's actually much because at the end of the day, so for these clubs to quickly buy into it, does that mean they are really ready to just throw it into the public market? And also there's something about a community ownership. How would that also benefit the clubs also? Ultimately, when we say community ownership, we're talking about people involvement. The OTC, the market we've gone to, allows for one big man or several big men and small 5 kobo, 5 naira investors. So the fans too also have a say. The good thing about football investment being opened up to the public is that it opens up a democratic window. You do not have decisions made by just a few people. Even the fans have room to contribute to how their club is run, how their club is developed, and you need these fans also to be able to find an immediate market for some of the products that arise from the game.